Hey guys, so I'm in Clarksville, Tennessee, and who knew? I mean, I knew of one famous person that was buried in Clarksville, and that's Frank Sutton. He played Sergeant Carter on Gomer Pyle USMC, but I really couldn't find any others until this morning, and I was searching around different cemeteries, and I found this is called Woodall Cemetery. It's Woodall, I believe, or Hall, Woodall Cemetery, and it's in Clarksville, Tennessee. It's associated with a Baptist church that has a different name. It's kind of hard to find because look at the road it's on. It's very rural. I think the church is way back there. You could see a steeple if you look hard enough. But there's a famous person buried in here. I'm going to walk around the cemetery. I'm not going to tell you yet who it is. Plus, in 10 minutes, I want to check out a premiere from my friend Lisa's channel, Travel with Lisa. And I'm going to stop the video to watch that, and then I'll come back. But I'm just going to walk around the cemetery, but I'm going to turn this around. We'll focus this way. Look at it. It is so rural over here, guys. So you come up this gravel road the road is like way back there. And this isn't actually, well, this is one of the entrances. They have several gates that are open. I haven't walked in here yet. This is the first time now as I do this film. I will tell you who it is in a little bit, but I think most people of my generation, I was born in the late 50s and raised pretty much as a teenager in the 70s, and I think anybody who was raised in that era will know who I'm talking about. Anybody else, I'm not sure. Maybe the 50s, or the 50s, 60s, and 70s, but just wanted to walk around and look at some of these graves. I love these cemeteries like this. Look at this beautiful iron fence along this whole cemetery. It goes around. And then there's woods in the back. I think those are gunshots. Look at that blue sky. Isn't that pretty? I'm just going to walk around and look at some of these. If there's anything interesting, I'll stop. Anything that, catches my eye or something that kind of stands out. This is old. Not as old as you think, though. 1979 and 1992 for the McDaniels. And this one, Woodall. I wonder, that's the name of the cemetery that I'm in, Woodall. It's Woodall. Frank and Ida. I'll have to look that up. I wonder, they must have something to do with this cemetery. They must be maybe the founders or a relative of the founders. Because that's unusual, but right by the tree. So, I kind of know where the grave is that I'm here to actually see. It's in the back, but I'm not going to go there yet. Just thought This is a beautiful little cemetery. It's very well kept. I wonder how far down that goes, because there's a little hill that goes down over there. We'll walk back there and see, but it's Sunday today. I'm not even sure what date it is. Oh, this looks like a newer stone. Oh, here's another Woodall. Ernest and Martha, 2004 and 1988. I'll have to check on them too. I bet you any Woodall in here is actually related to the founders of this cemetery, or possibly the church, because I think the church over there, beyond the red building, there's a church behind it, is associated with the cemetery. What a pretty little angel over here with flowers. So this person is remembered, John Henry Fraser, June 7th, 1920, to September 11th, 1997. I think those are gunshots, guys, but ignore it. It's the South. You hear them all the time. That's what I was told. Just, oh, look at this. Way over here, a little grave. right at the front, all by itself with a chair. And a dirty little angel. Oh, it's a baby. Larry Stephen, infant son of Mary, infant son, it says of M-R-R-Y, or I-N-R-R. It's hard to read. It's I-N-R-R-Y, I think. Inery and Carolyn Perry. You can't barely see. I'm not sure when they were born. November something. I don't know what year. Looks like 1973 maybe is when they died. But boy, I shouldn't have done that, huh? There we go. Oh, that's so sad. But look, there's a little bench here. And somebody's coming out to see the baby, so they're not forgotten. And look around the tree. There is a Forever Loved, Rebecca Felds Gray, 1936 to 2023. So I don't know if someone's actually buried here or if cremains are here. But that's beautiful. Look, there's a little bird on there. It's like a little stone that was made just for her. I don't know if that's considered. I guess that's might be her headstone then. Oh, looks like there's some kind of stone buried in the dirt. Then there's another one over here, or a couple more, that are just like those big rocks. Penny Feltz Colbert, 1960 to 2021. And in loving memory of Eleanor Feather Feltz, 1935 to 2006, forever in our hearts. How nice. I mean, it's an isolated little spot. I don't know if they're all related, but I guess it's a possibility. There's lots of pretty trees here, guys, that really make it look nice in here. I might do a separate video just walking around here. Roy T. Felt, September 20th, 1939 to July 14th, 2019. Beloved father, brother, and friend. That's really sweet. There's more Felts. F-E-L-T-S, F-E-L, yeah, more Felts next to him, so these must all be relations. There and here. Oh, all the way down. Here. And then here. I guess that's it. Yeah, I can't even. Oh, infant twins. Oh, this is sad. Infant twins, son and daughter. Let's see, I can't. So it says infant twins, son and daughter of Elzer and Lula Feltz, 1916. Aww. They must have been stillborn, both of them. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Those poor parents. Rest in peace, babies. Oh. Infant son of Fanny and Leonard Woodall. Oh, there's a Woodall name again. 1935. You know, I don't know. I'm assuming they were stillborn when there was only one date on there. But I guess they could have just put the date they died without putting their birth date, too. So, well, guys, I got to go tune into Lisa's channel now, I think. So I will, I'm going to sit on a bench out here. And I'll come back. And I see the grave. I'm looking for it now, but it's not this one. I'm just going to sit on this bench and listen to my friend Lisa's broadcast. She's doing a premiere today. And I want to hear it. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just stopped to watch my friend Travel with Lisa, her premiere. And so now I'm back to finish this video up. So I'm going to go back to where this grave is. But I'm heading back into the cemetery. I went back to my car to watch her video. And some guy pulled in that kind of scared me. So I stayed in my car a while, but Look at all the leaves that fell already. Yeah, it's fall, huh? It's a beautiful day here. It's about 70 degrees in Tennessee, Clarksville, where I'm at. Oh, I love angels. Look at this angel. There's a couple of them. There's this one right here. There's a little angel right there. Looks like it's for Richard Fraser Jr. December 13th, 1960 to February 16th, 2000. This one says, alive in our hearts. And then there's this one. It's for Pistol. I'm not sure. There's no death dates or anything on there. Just part of a stone that has a name. And there's a little angel for Pistol. I'm assuming it's for Pistol, unless it's for Christopher Sean. I don't know. And there's another pretty little stone right here. Excuse me, guys. For Dorothy May Hardaway, April 21st, 1936 to May 6th, 2013. Always loving, always loved. Aw, that's so sweet. Always loving, always loved. So rest in peace, everybody that's buried here. This beautiful little cemetery. It's very small, but it's very nice. There's a few stones back here too. Nice woods behind them. Very peaceful here, very quiet. Okay, so I'm going to end this video. Look for the next one because that's the reason I'm here. Talk to you guys soon. Hey everyone, I'm at a really rural cemetery today in Clarksville, Tennessee, which who knew there was a famous country singer buried here, an older time famous country singer. His highest popularity I think was in the 70s, which sounds really funny to me to say older because that's when I was a teenager, was in the 70s, so that makes me older too. But it is what it is, right? We all got to get old. But anyway, this cemetery is really beautiful. It's surrounded by a nice iron fence. That's really nice. Got little crosses on the posts. It's part of a Baptist church cemetery. But the reason I'm here is because of this famous country singer that's buried here, who I think most of you from my generation at least, and maybe older, because he was kind of popular in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, but he really hit it big in the 70s. And he's buried right here. You come in, walk in, you walk up around here, follow the path to the back of the cemetery, and you see where these beautiful yellow flowers are next to that right here. Is the grave of Lonnie Melvin Tillis, August 8th, 1932 to November 19th, 2017. He generously shared his gifts in songs, stories, and humor. He leaves a legacy of love and laughter that will never die, forever cherished by his family, band, friends, and fans. Rest in peace. Somebody put a nice flag next to his grave. Isn't that beautiful? So, Mel Tillis was, I guess he was singing in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, but he became really popular in the 70s. And his biggest hits were like I Ain't Never, Good Woman Blues, and Coca-Cola-Cowboy. President Barack Obama on February 13th, 2012, awarded Tillis the National Medal of Arts for his contributions to country music. He also won the Country Music Association Awards Most Coveted Award, Entertainment of the Year. He was a member of the Grand Opry in Nashville and Songwriters Hall of Fame and Country Music Hall of Fame. He was also known for his stutter, but his stutter didn't affect his singing or his voice. His daughter is a 1990s country hitmaker, and her name is Pam Tillis. So he was born in Florida, is what I read, and as a youth he suffered from malaria, and that's what caused his stuttering. His wife is buried next to him, and that would be right here. Her name is Doris Yvonne Tillis, March 17th, 1940 to August 28th, 2019. Our mama, a force of life, love, and art. How beautiful is that? She's got nice flowers here. And Psalm 23 written right there. These are both beautiful stones. And I remember Mel Tillis because, I was a teenager in the 70s, and I was actually listening to a lot of country music back then, because when I started working at a nursing home, the residents there, for some reason, the aides that would take care of the residents, I wasn't an aide there, I was a clerk, I was a ward clerk, so I did paperwork. But the aides would always put country music on in all the residents' rooms, so when I'd walk around I'd always be hearing country music down the halls. And so I fell in love with it back then. That's when I first really listened to country music, and that's when I really learned to love it. And Mel Tillis was very popular back then, so I used to hear him all the time. So it was kind of cool for me to find out that he was actually buried right here in Clarksville, where my daughter lives, which is right next to where I live in Kentucky. It's a border state, so she's... the Clarksville border from where I live in Kentucky is 2 miles. Actually, 1.5 miles from my house. So that's how close I am to Clarksville. But it's so strange. They have beautiful stones, but to think he's buried in this tiny little town. I don't know why he's buried in Clarksville. I'll have to see if I could find out any reason he would be buried here. I think his parents are buried in Florida, or at least I saw his mother was. I don't know about his dad, but it just makes me wonder why he's buried in Clarksville, unless Doris's family is from Clarksville. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I could find something out about that, because I'd really like to know. But aren't these beautiful grays? And anybody who can make us enjoy something in life, like Mel Tillis did with his songs and music, are amazing people. That's all I can tell you. That's how I feel. Because, music is medicine. And that's the title of an album that I know about, and it's so true. When I heard that, I said, yeah, it is, music is medicine. So, rest in peace to Mel Tillis and his wife, Doris. And thanks for the music, Mel. I remember you. Hopefully, people watching will too. Have a great night, everyone.